Yeah.
Every little toe. And then, like, all your guts and stuff gotta get blood.
Yeah.
All your intestines and your liver, whatever.
It's crazy.
Blood's gotta go everywhere.
Yeah. Okay. But truly, we're in the match now. Young Mogwai, Wave Dash Mogwai, excuse me. And Suzy. I hate how close we are to the match actually. Then people can hear us.
Dude, okay, I thought about this last week. For the most part, they can't hear you unless you start like yelling.
Okay, true.
So it's all good. Dude, so like, you know, I'm training Kaylee, and I mean, I don't know how much you play with Suzy, but like, you know, I never really like seriously trained like somebody, like for like hours in a row, you know?
Right.
So like the thing that I always like kind of worry about is like pushing the person I'm training too hard, or like expecting too much, or like being too critical or whatever. I don't know. Do you have like, what's your experience been like just training people or training Suzy?
I think like the first thing is like establish like you know, in a non-dominating way, like a teacher and student relationship first, so that there's no hard feelings. And like, in my opinion, like you have to be critical and you always have to push them, but you like, it's always about walking that line.
Yeah.
But like with other people and also with Suzy, I've definitely like pushed them like too far and they get mad, like they'll snap at me.
Yeah.
And that like totally happens.
Yeah.
But like I think like that's still like necessary. So I feel like you should like shouldn't have like many reservations about like pushing them.
Okay.
But that's just how I feel.
Yeah.
But you know, like just get an idea of like their style of learning.
For sure.
And then you can approach it, you know, smoothly from there.
My style of learning has been just literally just beat the mistakes out of you as hard as possible.
Yeah.
Just like I'll like think I'll see like some bad habit or whatever, and I'll just like expect them to do it every single time and punish it.
Right.
And
until it doesn't happen.
Until it doesn't happen. And like I think in like early stages of Smash, it can be a little frustrating to experience that, because like with Smash especially, there's just like so many options at any point in time. And it's just like, it's kind of like the you get what they call analysis paralysis, where it's just like there's so many options that you don't know what to pick. You just pick like the same one over and over again.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Someone said, I don't know why females always have to pick female characters though, and someone said, why do men always pick male characters though? There's actually been studies about the characters that you pick in video games, where you like want to emulate something, you know, maybe not your own self, but something about yourself. And, you know, people will identify a lot of things. Maybe that's why Kage the Warrior is fucking playing the beefiest, like, longest, like, chunkiest, manly man.
Right.
And then, yeah. And then we have me playing Marth. He copied my hair. And, yeah.
I feel no special sense of identity or anything with Jigglypuff.
Yeah,
but
that's surely how it is.
When I like make characters in RPGs where like your choices affect your whatever.
Yeah.
You know, like
you wanna like do
Mass
it kind of like
Effect
you, right?
Well, I do like sometimes I'll do it like how I would, and then sometimes I'll do it like I know I have like different sides of myself. And like, you know, there's like different ideas that like conflict in myself. So like sometimes I'll just like go all the way with one side of those, you know? Something like that. So I think it's actually really cool that like there's characters that you can play in Smash that let you identify with like the kind of person that you are.
Right.
So like, even if, let's say girls do tend to play girl characters, like, what's the problem with that? Like, I don't see that as a problem.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's cool that they have that opportunity.
I agree. Yeah, it's neat. Actually, I took a class in Santa Cruz about let's see, what was the title of the class? I know that it was just the overarching Game Development 101 class, but it had a more specific name where they talked about lots of like the ethics and stuff. and you know, just like generally like why people pick up games and choose games that they do, and like, you know, how to appeal to different demographics, and it's all about like appealing to that one person, something about them. So in that regard, like gender like is the most clear way for it, you know, but you know, there's definitely others.
That was sick.
Dope.
I feel like Falco is like the hardest matchup
For Peach?
for Peach.
Dang, really not Puff?
No. I feel Falco's harder than Peach. I'm like far from an expert, but maybe I think it's just also my level of Peach and just like most of the Peaches that I see.
Dope.
I think Falco is harder than Fox until a certain level. And like that level is maybe like, I don't know, like not that far below like the MIOM top 100.
Right.
Like I honestly, until like maybe 2013, I thought Falco was the best character in the game.
There was definitely that thought, and I understand why, but like for this matchup, I just feel like there's so many ways for Peach to like stall out the game and like get in zones that Falco can't really fuck with. So like if the Falco can like stay vigilant and shit, and not let that get to him, I think like he has a lot going for him. So that's why that's why I think West Balls sucks at the matchup, and I think PPMD is amazing at the matchup for that reason.
So yeah, I kind of feel like, well, again, just based on my observations of it, like you have to be like pretty cognizant of like what's your space as Peach. Like, because they're locking you out of the ground with the lasers at first, right? So you're either coming from a platform or you're floating, and like I think a lot of people just feel limited by that. Like they feel limited in their approaches. So I don't know. Like Falco just feels very controlling. Like even though you have that escape valve with platforms and floating.
Yeah.
Like you don't have so many options to choose from.
Yeah, you know, I've always thought that Falco wins this, but at the same time, it's just like, he just dies so fast, you know? And when you see Armada fight Falcos, then you're inclined to think that Peach wins, but like, I still think that Falco like does really well. But I don't think he's the best at it though. Like I think Fox is better against Peach. And Puff, but
yeah, well,
I don't know Puff.
I mean, like, I think Falco's better until a certain level of Fox.
Right.
So I mean, like, until like that, like a little bit below the MIOM top 100 level.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
damn it. True. Okay, nice. Oh, we got Chris Best. What's up? Marth Peach Craigasm. Yeah, Marth destroys Peach, but not as hard as Fox or Falco, I think. Or sometimes he beats harder than Falco, but not Fox. Oh, nice. Nice.
oh,
Do it. No!
Okay.
Yay! She really didn't have to beat him, though. I think she could have floated, right? She could have just floated at the bottom.
Air dodged.
Yeah.
Maybe air dodge up.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That was crazy. Good shit, Susie.
Or like Toad.
Oh yeah, Toad. Toadstall's amazing. Toadstall's an underrated stall.
I actually have no idea, like, if you actually try to frame perfect Toadstall, like, how much height you lose or how long you can do that for.
Well, it's like Marth 4B, where the first one brings you up and the second one doesn't.
Oh,
so it's not, you can't just stall with it.
I don't think I've ever seen somebody do more than one Toad.
Right. You
like,
fall
in the same
jump. Yeah. It's true. Oh. Get up. Yes. He didn't watch my tutorial. That's what I always say. When people don't crouch cancel the first hit
one
to get the second hit, I always say they didn't watch my tutorial.
Can you even just tech the first one?
Technically, I think technically you can. But, you know.
I don't know what's actually optimal.
Yeah. I mean,
because you might get hit by the last hit if you tech it.
Teching sounds like it's optimal, like if you tech and roll, but I'm not sure if you can always do it.
Right. Oh no, those up tilts. Please.
Nice. That was good DI on the shine. That's what saved the combo. Oh, no jump. Yeah, I have mad commentator bias. Like, I actually can't hold it in at all. That's totally fine.
Dude, it's cool, man.
I think the Foundry is the place. Yeah, it's definitely the place for the commentator bias.
And Mogwai, like, you know, he doesn't care.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking Peach's, like, flow canceled aerials into grab is actually fucking insane.
Dude, it is, isn't it? It's fucking nuts.
You have to buffer a roll to get out of it. That's literally the only thing you can do. I'm not sure if Samus can up B out of shield if you do it perfectly.
I feel like she can, but
I don't think she can.
Damn. I don't know when the invincibility frames come in on that move, but I thought it was at the start. So.
Yeah, but can you do it out of jump squat? Like, you can, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to like wait for jump squat animation.
No.
Yeah. So if that's invincible frame 1, then I think
I don't know if it's invincible frame 1 though. I'm not sure. Samus Gurus, come help us out. What's the frame rate?
Because all of Peach's flow canceled aerials except for down air are +4 on shield.
Oh wow.
And her grab is, I think her grab is frame 6. So like you have 2 frames to do it.
Yeah, if they get the perfect one, yeah.
If you, yeah.
Nice. Oh fuck.
But that means they have to be frame perfect.
Right.
I feel like it's a lot easier for Peach to do the grab frame perfectly compared to the person getting out doing their frame perfect whatever.
True. Oh. Nice. That ledge. Yay. Okay, let's go. Bowser's frame 1? Oh, that's sick. Frame 1 invincibility on that young up B. He needs it, dude. I'm glad they gave it to him. Oh. Didn't hit with the hard part of that dash attack. That's really what it was. Good try, though.
Yeah, that was good.
Definitely a good set.